Hey folks, welcome back to another video brought to you by On the Salt. I just got back from a 2-week solo trip to the Central Pacific region of Costa Rica. The Quepos and Manuel Antonio area is where I spent 2 weeks. Some of the things I did on this trip that might interest you is I visited the Manuel Antonio National Park, Manuel Antonio Beach, Cano Island, some inshore rooster fishing, did a sunset catamaran tour. I viewed some real estate for sale, as well as a deep dive into what the Marina Perez looks like. And we also recorded the drive from Quepos to Manuel Antonio, so you can see exactly what that drive looks like between the two towns. I'm going to drop some tips. Obviously, you've probably seen some other YouTube videos out there, wherever it is that you're going in Costa Rica. But hopefully, if you learn one thing from this video, then hey, it helped out. All the footage that you see here in this video was taken from a 3-year-old Galaxy cell phone and a 3-year-old GoPro. That's it. All right, so here are some of the tips. You're going to want to write these down. Maybe you already know some of them, but here's some of the tips that I can provide to you that were helpful for me. Fellas. Bring some skin moisture wicking powder. You will thank me later. Bring your favorite powder. All right, the humidity is real. You have to drink water. Always drink water. Electrolytes. Sunblock. Bring your favorite sunblock with you, okay? Moisture wicking clothing is absolutely essential. The hooded long sleeve fishing shirts, in my experience, were great. Yes, I have some for sale on my website if you're into that kind of thing. But you will not regret having a moisture wicking hooded long sleeve shirt on your travels throughout the entire country. It does not matter what region you go to. Moisture wicking clothes is definitely the way to go. Some kind of face mask or face covering to protect your skin. You won't regret it.
Alright guys, doesn't get any more real than this. Sitting out here, and let me zoom in for you. Just chilling. Just chilling here at my villa.
Like that? Look at this.
Let's get like 10-second video.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. Say something. Move. There he moves. Perfect.
It's very moved.
Oh boy, look at you. You're a professional, man.
Yeah, thanks.
5-star tour.
5-star?
That's good.
That's good.
All right, one more thing I want to just throw out there. If you own a yacht, if you're in the North America, South America, and you own a yacht, and you're into sport fishing, and you're planning on spending some time in the Costa Rica, the Central Pacific region, more specifically the Quepos, Manuel Antonio area in the winter time, the winter months,
There you go.
and you're looking for a dependable temporary first mate, co-captain, or first officer, please do not, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to be a part of your team. Keep your important items dry. Your cell phone is probably your most important thing. It's probably even a family member in your family. Bring a little Ziploc bag, bring a little moisture things, have it on the standby, on the ready, in case you need to keep your phone dry. Bring water shoes. It is very, very important that you bring some kind of flip-flops and or sandals or water shoes to get in and out of the water. They're secure to your foot. You will thank me later for having that. Binoculars. I'm not a bird watcher, I'm a fisherman, but hey, if you're going to travel to Costa Rica, this country is exotic, you're going to want a small little pair of binoculars you can throw in your purse or your pocket or around your neck. You'll thank me later for having them. I think you can find a decent pair for like $80 on Amazon. All right, and then also have an open mind, all right? You're going to a whole different new country. The culture is much different. Again, the way they drive, the way they commute is different, the way that everything's different. So it's fun, it's an adventure, you're gonna love it. Make reservations early. Do a little planning. Like I said, guys, bring your powder. Ladies, guys, I don't care what country you're from, wear something that is moisture wicking and protects you from the sun. If you take that on board, in case you're wondering, all the underwater footage is Cano Island out of Yavita, which is one of the best snorkeling tours from what I hear in the world. My friend, it's a local, he lives down here year round, set me up on this tour. Quick reminder, this is just a collage of 2 weeks, so there's really no specific order. Reminder, the mornings and the evenings are best for the birds and other crazy stuff. Yeah, I think I read somewhere that there's more bird species in the United States and Canada combined in Costa Rica. If you're planning future travels to this region between the months of February and March of any year in the future, I'd be happy to meet you for coffee or help you with anything that you might need a hand with. I plan on being in this specific region of Costa Rica during that time frame of every winter going forward. So we'll see you up here, Vita style. One thing I definitely want to point out, one of the biggest highlights of my trip was accidentally discovering an amazing family-owned bed and breakfast. The owner speaks English and is incredibly passionate about giving his guests a 5-star experience. The property is tucked into the lush jungle between Quepos and Manuel Antonio, and his family have been involved in the tourism here for generations. In fact, everybody in his family, his son and daughter, both spoke very good English while I was visiting. You know, his advice and knowledge and hospitality were priceless. Just an awesome guy, incredible family, and the place is really truly just a hidden gem. I highly recommend checking it out if you're visiting the area. This is one of the family dogs here, starting his day of hard work, as you can see.
All right, folks, we're out here. We're going to try to do some rooster fishing. We are in Costa Rica. I'm with a family from Georgia. We've been on the water for 10 minutes. We got some bait. We're going to try to find ourselves a rooster fish. Stay tuned. Big old rooster fish coming your way. Costa Rica. Here at Vida.
Long hot summer breeze turns into an incredible beat. Hey, with your friends, that's all that you need. If you love the way it makes you feel. Hey, when you feel it, it makes you feel good. Can turn a bad day to the better. Play another tune. It's gonna be alright, don't say never. Friends can change your mood. A little fun tonight lasts forever. Will make you feel so good. If you like a long hot summer breeze, dance into an incredible beat.
Alright folks, here is a sped up video of leaving downtown Quepos and headed to Manuel Antonio Beach. There's a main road that connects Quepos to Manuel Antonio. It is curvy, it is single lane, it is uphills, it is downhills. It is common for motorbikes and other cars to pass you. Just check your mirrors often if you are driving.
Friends can change your mood. A little fun tonight lasts forever. Will make you feel so good. If you like a long hot summer breeze, dance into an incredible beat.
Created this video so you could see exactly what it looks like between the two towns. If you're really interested in it, you can go ahead and slow it down or replay it. If this is no interest to you, just fast forward to the next section of this video where we're going to do a deep dive on the marina. And then following the marina, if that's not of interest to you, just fast forward through that and we're going to take you inside a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house that's for sale that I looked at. If that is of interest to you, just fast forward to that part of the video. Another tip or point I'd like to make here, as you can see, we just arrived. This is the Manuel Antonio public beach. And just before you arrive to it, if you rewind the video a little bit, on a curve there, you come down the hill and you come around the curve, a lot of the locals and some people are going to try to steer you into a parking spot and then try to charge you to park. All right, don't fall for that. take your time. There is free parking.
will make you feel okay. If you like a long, hot summer breeze, dancing to an incredible beat. Hey, with your friends, it's all that you need. If you love the way it makes you feel, if you like to cruise around in the street.
All right, so here is the public beach parking. We're coming almost to the end here of the road from Quepos to Manuel Antonio Public Beach. There's a little roundabout, and then it sends you back over the hill, headed back towards Quepos. Gonna let you in on a little secret. This area right here where the little roundabout is, I found a lot of wild monkeys. Enjoy. All right, folks interested in charters or yacht owners, here is the part of the video where we're going to do the Marina Perez tour. The tour of the marina. It's a little lay of the land of the marina. If this is of no interest to you, fast forward this part of the video to the tour of the house. We're going to tour some real estate. This is the road leading into the main parking lot of Marina Perez. Marina is only just literally walking distance from the downtown Quepos area. Now approaching the parking lot. The marina has definitely been built up over the years. As you can see, there's a brand new condominium off to the left. This is the approach into the parking lot.
Just a quick, fast, hot little, hey, this is what the marina looks like. Maybe you've never been here before and you're kind of curious to what the layout is. I'm not going to get into any real specific details, but just some basics about the marina. And yeah, so here we go. You're visiting the marina because you jumping on a charter or just want to come check things out. Parking at the marina is free. We are on the north side of the marina. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Okay, off in the distance you can see all basically the main headquarters of the marina. There's some condominiums, a bunch of restaurants, some shopping at the middle, in the middle of the plaza there. The marina itself, as you can see, is kind of like a round circle shape. The entry is in the back there. You can't see it. I don't have a drone here, so. All the docks are floating dock. Every slip has power, freshwater access. I mean, this place is world class. I mean, they got everything that you need. Fuel, diesel, regular gas, everything is on site. Staff, get your own dock boxes. So these slips, you can either buy the slip outright and own it. You can rent it monthly, short term, or annually, long term. They have slips for all sizes. I will say though, depending on your size vessel, there could be a very long waiting period. So if this is a spot that you want to bring your boat to or what have you, you definitely want to jump on the waiting list. Today is Sunday, so it's quiet down here today. There's not a whole lot of people. I'm going to take you over to the marina so you can check it out. Hola. Hola. They have this beautiful triple wide paver walkway that, hey, what's up, buddy? That goes around the entire oval-like marina. Again, I'm on the north side. So looking that way is directly is west, looking that way is north. Obviously that way is south, and then the marina east. You know, behind the marina there's this giant hill. Looks like some private properties up there on the hill. I was here a couple days ago and there was a bunch of macaws flying around up there. If you don't know what that is, I didn't really know what it was until I came here. Check it out. It's a pretty cool looking bird. Give you another shot of the marina so you can kind of see what it looks like if you've, never been here before. And it's Sunday, so it's very quiet. Normally this place during the week is hustling and bustling. One of the main reasons why I wanted to jump down here real quick and just kind of take some a video of
of the marina so you can see it without a bunch of people in the way. Again, I got the free parking lot behind me. So now we're entering, I guess, what you would call a plaza of some sort, but they have a real estate brokerage office right here, state of the art. They all speak English and Spanish. Bottom floor. There is a guest center right here. So if you want to check out some tours or jump on a fishing trip, etc., this office right here, they have all the information on that. You know, if you want to do a catamaran tour or a fishing tour. Now upstairs is a bunch of restaurants overlooking the marina. Not too shabby. Right here is kind of like the pinnacle center point of the marina. This is where they host all their major sport fishing tournaments and other types of celebrations and events and concerts, etc. From what I've learned since I've been here the last couple of weeks. So again, behind me is Quepos, in front of me is the marina, Central Pacific Coast, Costa Rica. Here's the marina. I'm going to raise the camera up. So I had a drone, I'm trying to work on that. But as you can see, very clean, absolutely gorgeous, state-of-the-art marina, all floating docks, power and water to every slip. Off to the distance there, you can see that if you need to do a hull clean or screw in or major engine maintenance or anything that requires your vessel to be out of the water, they have all the equipment here that you need to get your boat and or yacht out of the water to get work done on it. These folks are professionals. They know the sport fishing and boating and yachting business like anywhere else in the world. So they have all the amenities you could possibly think of, I think, that you would need. All right, continuing on. Nice and quiet Sunday. Another restaurant over here up top on this section of the marina. Worth noting as well, if you're here for just a short visit, here is a mini store, convenience store, or like a little miniature bodega or what have you. There's a little restaurant down here too. They will they would cook your catch if you wanted to, but I'm gonna bring you in the mini store. Wow, air conditioning here is amazing. But yeah, like I said, if you're just here you showed up by yacht, by boat, you're just visiting just real quick, or maybe you're staying in an Airbnb or some type of villa and you're just here for the weekend, and you know that you're going to catch a tour out of the marina here, just know that, don't worry, this little mini store here has pretty much just a little bit of everything that you might need for your tour and or stay while you're here. They got a nice selection of wine, snacks, cervezas, different types of drinks. They even have some meats and cheeses and some vegetables, coffee. Hola amigos. Buena vida. So that's the mini store. It's on the south part of the marina property. And we're going to continue down here. I'm going to show you guys a map of the marina to get kind of the specific on the slips if you wanted to drill down on it a little bit more, but just to overlay. This seawall, or I should say this floating dock that's right here closest to the marina that you see here in the camera now. Mostly all these boats right here are charter boats from locals or business owners that own charter boats. This is where most of like I would say locals and or charter boats are docked. And then all the bigger non-charter boats or private yachts are kind of located in the middle. I'm not saying that's the case for the entire marina, but that's just generally from what I can see and understand, is that that's the setup. And right here, I'm gonna just point to it, but you can see where those folks are walking at down there towards the end of the brick walkway. There's a small building there, and that is where, if you wanted to purchase a slip or you wanted to just do a rental, that's where you would check in. That's the main marina office. They're the ones that are tracking the traffic coming in and out of the marina. And there's some restrooms here. Show you what that looks like. Nice and clean. Oh. Okay. And there's some underground parking. All right, we're back here at the center focal point of the marina. I'm gonna go upstairs to show you some of the stores and restaurants that are up there. Maybe that will help you as you plan. Here on the second level now, those are your restaurants to the left, restaurant to your right, handmade Cuban cigar shop, butcher block, I got just a couple little shops here. If you're into shopping, some clothes, a bamboo shop, more clothes. They have a UPS store. There's a store if you need some electronics, more clothes. Now, I did park on the north side, which is free parking. This would be the center, considered the center entrance to the marina right here. Doing a little quick circle for you guys here, you folks. Hopefully this is meaningful for you. Looks like they got a car rental place right here at the marina. Some kind of diving, snorkeling shop if you need to get some snorkel gear. There's an offshore fishing store here, pelagic. So if you need terminal tackle, trolling dredges, clothes, whatever you need. I don't know if they have live bait there or not. No, they don't have live bait. And another restaurant. So that's the quick version of this place. Again, it's Sunday, so there's really nobody here. It's perfect, I can walk around and do this. There is the marina condominiums, from what I understand from some Americans that I've talked to and the locals that live here, that those units, if there's still any available, are for sale and they are high dollar. I don't know anything about it. I didn't do any research on it. Obviously it's out of my tax bracket, so I left it alone. But if you want to stay right here at the marina, or you want to invest here at the marina, they have that for you right here. Guess you gotta get on a waiting list and have a lot of money, so if that's of interest to you, check it out. But we didn't do too much research into that. It is there if you need it. Anyways, walking through the restaurant, they got whatever you need. Ooh, appetizers, hamburgers, and salads. Sheesh, I might have to come here for lunch today. Barbecue ribs. I'm gonna give you a view of the restaurant. Why not? There's nobody here. I don't think they care. Taking a video of the marina. Here you go. And there it is. You can't beat it. You know, I don't know if you can use them for bait or not, but these little guys right here, if we could use them for bait, we would never run out of bait down here in Costa Rica, that's for sure.
There's the marina and the new condominium off to the left. Brick paveway. This brick paveway goes all the way around the marina from one end to the other. All the larger yachts are parked in the middle, it seems, anyways. And all the charter boats, local boats, are parked closer to the seawall, which is basically what I'm standing on now. Beautiful marina. Gorgeous wet slips, water, electricity, everything you could possibly need.
All right, folks, we are in Quepos, Costa Rica, just down the road from Manuel Antonio, about almost a 5-minute drive from Marina Perez. I'm gonna turn the camera around. We're looking at this property for sale. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, brand new, all new finishes. It is allowed to be a short and or long-term rental. I'm gonna turn the camera around. And what you see there is the entrance. There's a bunch of homes in here. They're all brand new. And this is the home that we're looking at today. Here it is right here. It is a 3-2, brand new. This little area right here is designated for a pool. It is ready for landscaping. You get covered parking for 2. It's the ground here is all flat. Now I want to mention that because in a lot of places in Costa Rica, especially where we're at, everything is always on a hill. So you're always walking up or walking down to get into wherever it is that you're staying. But this property is on a nice flat piece of land. We're going to come in all brand new, nice big, huge custom wood door, high ceilings. Now we are here in the main room. Very high ceilings. The unit comes fully furnished. Gorgeous tile on the floor here. Here's your dining room area. Big table. Your kitchen with an island. Everything is brand new, folks. Brand new countertops, brand new cabinets. Again, here's your very high ceilings. State-of-the-art stainless steel appliances. A lot of natural light coming in. We have the lights off right now. This unit comes with a mini split in every single room, which is a big deal down here in Costa Rica. So you can air condition separate rooms at separate times. This is one of the spare bedrooms off the hall. Mini split. And then we continue down the hall. This is the master that you see. This is another spare bedroom. This is the hall bath. Not too shabby. Shower area. Here's the master bedroom. Huge closet, tons of space. Again, for long and or short-term stays. And then this is the master suite. Beautiful tile throughout the entire property. Everything is brand new. There's your power box. Back into the main living area. And then you have your slider out here, back out to your driveway and covered parking area. Here is the utility room where you have a full washer and dryer. Another thing that's not all common is having a washer and dryer in your unit. So this is pretty cool. And little back alleyway. And then last but not least, again, this is where we started at. This is either a pool or a landscape area, whatever you want to do with it.
All right, guys, I'm not a real estate agent or an expert. I just love real estate. So I went and looked at some houses. The one that you just saw here, if you're interested in it, I can recommend and refer a broker as well as an agent. I personally met both of them and spent half a day with them. Anyways, drop a comment or shoot me a message and I'll shoot that information over your way. And I already said it earlier, but quick reminder, if you own a yacht or you're into sport fishing, and you plan on being short-term or long-term in this specific region in Costa Rica, I'd be super happy to share my resume with you. I think we would be a great team. I believe I can bring a meaningful value to community, family, and brand, and your team. So if that's of interest to you, please just drop me a message or shoot me an email. I'm happy to share my resume. If you liked anything in this video at all, if you did, hit a thumbs up. As you know, it'd help us push this information out to more folks who are just like you and I.
Down here in Manuel Antonio Beach, and we are feeding monkeys. Oh, oh, good boy. Oh boy. Well, that doesn't get old.
Want the big one, buddy?
The big one. You want some too? Hey buddy, you want one more? Ah, yeah, there he's a good boy. This guy likes me. Here, get the rest of it. There you go.
Shut up.
Oh boy. Ah, bueno. Muy bien. Don't hesitate. Don't wait another day. If you're planning on making a trip to Costa Rica, this specific region, you will not be disappointed. Now, like I said a minute ago, do your research. It's not like in the United States where you have a summer, spring, fall, winter. Here in Costa Rica, as you may know, we're pretty close to the equator. They only have 2 seasons. They have what's called the rainy season, and then their, regular, not rainy season, tourism season. And that's the season we're in right now, is the regular tourism season. About a month from now, somewhere in the middle of April is when their rainy season starts. From what I've gathered from the locals, the rainy season consists of just what it sounds like. It rains pretty much every single day. Some of the locals said it's mostly just in the afternoons. It did rain last night. I've been here for 12 days now. Is it 12 days? I lost track. And it rained last night, and when we say in the States that it's raining cats and dogs, well, here it was raining monkeys and something else, but it was coming down hard. One of the things that you'll notice if you do travel here is that throughout the entire country, especially this region right here, is that all the road systems have major gutters. Most of all the homes and the buildings all have metal roofs, and the gutter system, like in the States, a 6-inch gutter on a residential house would be a big gutter, considered a big gutter to trap the water and shoot it somewhere else. Well, here in Costa Rica, some of the gutters are like 12 inches. It's 12 inches big. It's pretty gnarly. Anyways, view is absolutely ridiculous. So you're probably sick of looking at me. Let me turn this around. Some of you that have been here before, you might recognize it when I turn the camera around. This has been my view. This is my seat. Dining by myself today, Sunday fun day. As we get ready to head back to the other side of the country for our flight back to the US. But this is our view. Not bad, huh?
The next video that we're going to drop on our channel has nothing to do with Costa Rica and has everything to do with our brand new to us Grady White Express 33-foot offshore absolute fishing machine boat. We're going to take a deep dive in this brand new boat. We're going to be operating out of Pensacola, Florida this year, 2026. Amazing boat. You're not going to want to miss that video. That is going to be the next one to drop. We're going to do a deep dive on all the specifics on that vessel, so stay tuned for the next one. Thanks for stopping by.